Hello and welcome. I want to talk to you today about the state of your mind. You can't create a life you love. You can't be truly happy and contented and connected, feel peaceful and loving when the state of your mind is ugly, messy and unkind. That'd be like trying to make a white silk wedding dress out of a dirty old plastic bag, where the fabric, the thing that you're starting with, can't give you the end result that you want. So all change, every single change in this world begins with a change of your mind. So if you want something different in your life, if you are ready to create an amazing life, if you are ready for more love and peace and connection, the only way to get those things is to start with a change of your own mind. Start looking there. And if there are other things in the world that you don't like, if you look out into the world and many things are the state of war and poverty and the economy and our governments and what our youth get up to, if there's any things in the world that you don't like, the starting point of all change is within your own mind. And the first starting point is courage and honesty and being non-judgmental of yourself. It takes courage to look at your own mind and be honest with yourself about the state of it without judgment. It's very, very tempting to judge yourself and move into a place of defense, and that isn't helpful in changing your mind. So this is about just honestly looking to see. And your life is going to give you clues. It's going to tell you about the state of your mind. Your life is a reflection of your mind, in the same way. If you are a gardener and you plant seeds, if you plant a daffodil bulb, you're not going to get a tulip or a sunflower. What comes follows what's planted. So the world that you look out on, your personal world, the very close things and the bigger things, are all are all reflections of things that start in your mind. So if you have the courage to look non-judgmentally, just ask yourself the question, how cruel is my mind? When you're out and about, when you see other people, when other people do things, is your mind quick to judge? Is it quick to criticize? Is it quick to pull people down? Even if the words that come out of your mouth are kind and considerate, what's going on inside? What's happening inside your mind? That's what's really important. And are you quick to be the same about yourself? Are you quick to criticize and tear yourself down and tell yourself you're not good enough? What does go on in your mind? What is it like? And once we begin to look there without judgment, not to defend why we think these things, not to beat ourselves up for how bad we are, or not to big ourselves up for how good we are, just a non-judgmental look at the facts of what goes on in your mind. And what that does when we are able to do that, and if you're not able to do it straight away, come back and practice, come back and have another go. There's endless goes you can have here. When we are able to do that, what that does is it opens up a space in our mind of something different to arise. Because as soon as we begin to get curious and look in this direction, doors start opening for us, both internally and externally. You've already set in motion a change of mind. And that space that's created gives you a chance to do something different. If you are watching what's going on in your mind and from a non-critical space, you notice your mind saying, oh, well, that person shouldn't have done that. You might hear something next that says, is that a kind thing to think? Do you want to think that? Do you believe that is true? So it opens you up to something else. And nobody is going to force you to do any of those things. But if we go back to the beginning of what I shared at this video, if you want to create loving connections, if you want to create peace and beauty and joy and excitement and happiness in your world, it's going to start within your mind. So when you get those invitations, if you are prepared to accept them and change your mind about what it is that your mind is saying, change your mind about being so cruel and criticizing, whether it is a self-criticism or whether it is a criticism of another, if you are prepared to give up what it is your mind is saying to you and think something different, head in a different direction, your mind, your life, the life on the outside will change beyond recognition. And I'm sharing this from personal experience. I used to be so cruel and abusive and nasty, both to myself and to other people. That was the state of my mind. And the less and the less and the less and the less I do that, the more amazing and beautiful my life gets. The more things that I want to happen out in the world happen. So have a play with it. I invite you to non-judgmentally look at your mind and see what that opens up, and see if any of those invitations are ones you would like to accept. So thank you very much for listening. I hope that the video was helpful, and if it brought up anything for you, please feel free to reach out to me, comment on the video, and I will answer your comments. At the moment, I have a program running, 365 days of cracking creation, and that is all about looking in this direction. It's all about diving more deeply into this and seeing what is possible for you. It's great fun. We're having a right laugh in there, and you're very, very welcome to join us. There will be a link below this video in the description that can take you to the page to find out more of that and join in. If you have questions, feel free to comment underneath here and ask. And if there's any videos that you would like me to make, also feel free to comment, and I will do that if I possibly can. Have a great day, and I will see you somewhere soon. Take care for now. Bye.